Chapter 1, Whispers in the Void. The Astrius drifts in the cold silence of Kepler-186f's orbit, a silent sentinel against the void. Outside the reinforced viewport, the planet hangs like a bruised deep reds and violets swirling in its atmosphere, a world that should have been humanity's second home. But the colony here was abandoned. No one knows why, and now, after a century of silence, we've come to find out. Captain Elias Voss exhales, his breath fogging the inside of his helmet visor. The air recycles softly, a steady pulse beneath the static of distant transmissions. The crew moves in practiced silence, their boots clicking against the metal deck. There's no chatter, no laughter. Just the weight of what they are about to uncover. Approaching the derelict, murmurs Lieutenant Mara Chen, her voice crisp over the comms. The Astrius sensors flicker to life, projecting a holographic map of the colony's ruins onto the bridge. The structures are skeletal, half buried in the planet's rust-colored soil. Somewhere down there, the answers lie. Elias adjusts his gloves, the synthetic fabric whispering against his skin. We stick to protocol. No unnecessary risks. If the colony was abandoned, we don't know what we're walking into. A pause. Then, from the engineering station, Dr. Lin Zhao's voice cuts through the tension. Captain, I'm picking up something. A signal. Weak, but it's repeating. The bridge falls even quieter. A signal after 100 years. Elias steps closer to the console, his reflection warped in the dark glass. Play it. A burst of static fills the speakers, then. Warning, do not return. The voice is distorted, barely human. A woman's voice, maybe. Or something else entirely. Mara's fingers hover over the controls. It's coming from the central dome. The one marked on the old colony maps as a command hub. Elias exhales slowly. Then that's where we go. The descent to the surface is uneventful. The Astrius landing struts groan as they touch down, kicking up dust that settles like a shroud over the ruins. The air outside is thin laced with the metallic tang of the planet's atmosphere. Elias leads the team, his pulse rifle slung across his back, the weight of it. A comfort. The colony is a graveyard of steel and glass. Buildings sag under the weight of time, their once smooth surfaces pitted and crack. Binds the serpentine thinks was through the wreckage, their leaves, a sickly green in the dim light. Scans show no life signs. Mara reports, her voice tight. But the signal's stronger here. They move toward the central dome. Its dome cracked like an egg inside. The air is thicker, the silence heavier. Dust swirls in the faint glow of their helmet lamps. Then, a whisper. Elias freezes. Did you hear that? No one answers. But they all did. The sound comes again. A breath, a word. Something just beyond comprehension. Dr. Zhao steps forward, her gloved hand brushing against a console. The screen flickers to life, casting eerie blue light across her face. They are coming, the words burn into the display. Before the screen dies again, Mara's breath hitches. Who's coming? No answer. Just the weight of the void pressing in around them. Elias turns, his gaze sweeping the ruins. We need to get back to the Astrius. Now. But as they move, the whispers grow louder, closer. And for the first time, Elias wonders if they were ever alone here. Back on the Astrius, the crew gathers in the cramped mess hall. The air smells of recycled oxygen and tension. No one speaks. The signal plays on loop. The distorted voice. A ghost in the machine. Warning, do not return. Elias rubs his temples. We need to analyze this. Find out what we're dealing with. Mara leans forward, her fingers tapping against the table. What if it's not a warning? What if it's a message? Dr. Zhao's eyes are distant. From who? Silence. Then, from the comms panel, a new sound. And not from outside. From inside the ship. Elias' blood runs cold. That's impossible. We're sealed. The knock comes again. Louder. And then, a whisper right behind him. The Astrius lights flicker, and the void answers.